it's Cassie's turn for this lawsuits. Y'all remember, Cassie got $30 million. So you don't think karma's gonna hit her the same way them lawsuits came out on Diddy? Cassie ain't that innocent. You know what I'm saying? Clayton Howard, one of the mill escorts prosecutors say Diddy hired, is dragging Diddy and Cassie to court. And he says Cassie gave him a sexually transmitted disease and got an abortion after he got her pregnant. Whoa, whoa. So an escort got Cassie pregnant, and not only that, this escort said she gave him an STD after he was hired by Puff. Insane. Insane. So he is suing her for that. Howard, who says he went by Dave when he was hired for freak-offs with Diddy and Cassie, made the salacious claim in a new lawsuit obtained by TMZ. So a new lawsuit came out against Cassie this time. The escorts claim he contracted an STD from having sex with Cassie. And he says he impregnated her and she aborted the pregnancy without telling him. And he alleges she then continued having unprotected sex with him. So after aborting the baby, the escort said Cassie continued to have sex with him. Wow. Cassie is really, really messy, y'all. So the media portray her as this perfect girl who's a victim in this whole thing when she was a willing participant. The escort claims he contracted an STD from having sex with Cassie, and he says he impregnated her and she aborted the pregnancy without telling him. And he alleges she then continued having unprotected sex with him. Wow. Howard is one of 7 male escorts federal prosecutors in Diddy's criminal case says were transported across state lines for the purpose of prostitution. He claims he was hired for freak-offs with Diddy and Cassie starting in 2009, and he says for more than 5 years they trafficked him for the purpose of commercial sex, using him as an entertainment to satisfy their sexual fetishes and personal ambitions. Wow. Howard claims Diddy and Cassie drugged, manipulated, and traumatized him while they themselves engaged in a toxic, domestically abusive relationship that often became violent. So this escort witnessed a lot. Seems like he been traumatized. He's a victim. The same way everybody say Cassie was a victim. Can we say this Howard guy is a victim? Or, nah, he's not a victim. He's a guy. Guys are not victims. The only victim here is Cassie. That's what y'all trying to tell me. Now, Cassie has a lawsuit, for giving a guy a STD, for aborting a baby without telling him, that could be pain and suffering. You know what I'm saying? So, this is Cassie's turn for the lawsuits. This is Cassie's turn. They understand Cassie got the bag, and I felt like I'm a victim of Cassie. Who you think she learned it from? She learned it from the diddler. So now it's her turn, along with the diddler, to get sued, which should have been happened. People should have been sued her, because, she's not innocent in this whole situation, but she's slick enough to be portrayed innocent by the media. So again, Howard claims he was hired for freak-offs with Diddy and Cassie starting in 2009. And he says for more than 5 years, they trafficked him for the purpose of commercial sex, using him as entertainment to satisfy their sexual fetishes and personal ambitions. Well, that sex trafficking case was thrown out, was found not guilty on that. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I know they have a lawsuit against Cassie. That is the new thing going on right now. In the Diddy case, the trial is over, but it's not over. This is Cassie's turn for the lawsuits to come out. Remember, they had like over 100 on Diddy. Now we got one on Cassie. And you know how it starts. Once one lawsuit comes, they all come. Look for more lawsuits to come out against Diddy and Cassie. He's suing Diddy because he said Diddy hired Cassie, or Diddy hired him to have sex with Cassie, and he contracted the STDs by having sex with Cassie, who he was hired by Diddy. So he got both of them in a lawsuit, but it's mostly for Cassie for giving him that STD and aborting the baby without telling him. It's just messy all around. It's just messy all around. Well, it's Cassie's turn for these lawsuits. People know she got the bag now, so they're going to try to get PC off the bag. Simple as that. It's your boy Kavion. Hit that like, subscribe button for your boy. And I'm out the building, y'all. Peace.